Shows Chris Farley at a bar drinking a beer. Norm McDonald walks in and sits next to him. McDonald. Hey, Jimmy. How's it going? Farley. Hey, Mitch. Just drinking away my problems with dating. Phil Hartman approaches as a bartender and gives McDonald a beer. McDonald. Thanks, Frank. What problems are you having with dating, Jimmy? Farley. Well, I'm a subscriber to a dating service, and when I meet these women, I bring them home and pull out their hair and their teeth to get their DNA. But for the life of me, I can't figure out how I'm supposed to determine their age just by having their hair and teeth. I'm not much of a dater. McDonald. Jimmy, you got the definitions of dating mixed up. You're supposed to wine and dine the ladies to have sex with them, not take their DNA samples to determine their age. Farley. Really? So this whole time I could have been having sex with these beautiful women instead of pulling out their teeth and hair? McDonald. Yes. How did you not know that that's what dating means in that context? You're doing the dating they do to old rocks and stuff, you know? Farley. God, I feel like an idiot. Well, how have you been, Mitch? McDonald. Well, I've been trying to get back on my feet by recklessly gambling everything I have on football. Farley. Well, oh yeah, how have you been doing? McDonald. Well, pretty good. I've made some good money betting on both the Chiefs and the Eagles so far, but now they're facing each other in the Super Bowl, and I'm not sure who to bet on. Abraham Lincoln walks into the bar and sits next to McDonald. McDonald. Hey, Abe, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you around these parts in a while. What brings you in? Lincoln. Well, Mitch, it's my birthday. McDonald. Well, happy birthday, Abe. Hey, Frank, bring us 3 shots of whiskey. Hartman brings the men each a shot of whiskey. Farley, McDonald, and Lincoln raise their shot glasses as McDonald says, To Abe. Happy birthday, you old windbag. How old are you anyway? After the men each down their shots, Lincoln says, 214 years old. Farley spits out his whiskey and yells, Holy shnikes! Lincoln. Yep, I'm an old windbag indeed. McDonald. Before you came in, Abe, me and Jimmy here were talking about the Super Bowl, you know, and I can't figure out who to bet my entire life savings on. What do you think? Lincoln. Well, Missouri was a slave state. The bald eagle is the national bird of the United States, and the Philadelphia Eagles play in Lincoln Financial Field, so I would go with the Eagles myself. Farley. But Patrick Mahomes, man, can he really be stopped? And Travis Kelce's the best tight end this side of Olivia Wilde. McDonald. What? Farley. You know Olivia Wilde, right? She's got a very tight end, but Travis is right behind her. McDonald. You know, most people go with J-Lo or someone like that when they're talking great asses. Farley. Well, go watch Olivia remove her jeans in the change-up and thank me later. McDonald. Huh. A great ass versus a great president. It's hard to choose. Frank? Hartman. Yeah, Mitch? McDonald lays down money on the bar and says, $500, my entire life savings. On the Eagles, -1.5. Hartman. I'm not a bookie, I'm just the bartender. McDonald. Oh, yeah. John Belushi walks by and says, Someone looking for a bookie? McDonald. That's right. 500 on the Eagles, -1.5. And dead from the earth, we're not alive. It's Saturday Not Alive, starring John Belushi, Chris Farley, Phil Hartman, Jan Hooks, Norm MacDonald, Gilda Radner, Danitra Vance, and with many other special deceased contributors. Musical guest, Glenn Frey, and your host, Abraham Lincoln. Everybody, Abraham Lincoln. Applause, applause, applause. Lincoln. Hello, I'm Abraham Lincoln, 16th President of these United States, and today is my 214th birthday. Applause, applause, applause. Lincoln. I'm happy that this country's greatest game is playing on my birthday this year. But as a public service announcement, no matter who you like in the game tonight, don't bet more than you can afford to lose. Philip Seymour Hoffman as Joe King comes out and says, well, if it isn't the birthday boy, Honest Abe. Lincoln. How are you doing, Mr. King? Hoffman. It's Juris, Dr. King. Okay, anyway, former president or not, I don't like you coming on my show and touting the Eagles. I'm a Chiefs fan. Lincoln. Is that right? Hoffman. That's right. And I'm seeing if you care to make a little wager. Lincoln. Let's hear it. Hoffman. Okay, if the Chiefs win plus 1.5, you have to come back and host our next episode dressed like an Indian chief. Lincoln. And what if I win? Hoffman. Well, what do you want? Lincoln. If the Eagles win minus 1.5, you shut down this whole production for 2 weeks as you learn not to mess with Abraham Lincoln. Hoffman. It's a deal, Abe. Lincoln and Hoffman shake hands. Hoffman. And we got you a little birthday present. A giant cake is rolled out. Lincoln. Wow, Lincoln is interrupted by a scantily clad Chris Farley emerging from inside the cake and singing, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Lincoln. God, I hope the Eagles win. We got a great show tonight. And bringing the Eagles some luck tonight, Glenn Frey of the band The Eagles is here. So get ready for one of these nights. We'll be right back.